Hello everybody, Acorns and Level 1 and whoever else wants to listen. I'm going to tell you another story about Jesus and his friends after Easter. And well, it's a strange time for us just now, isn't it? And I wonder how you're feeling. A bit mixed up and a bit fed up. Well, do you know, I think that the disciples must have been feeling like that when after Easter, because, you know, they'd had a really exciting life with Jesus. They'd travelled around and they'd watched him do all sorts of amazing things, and it was very exciting. And then they went to Jerusalem and it was awful. It must have been just dreadful when he was arrested and killed, and they would be sad and frightened and just didn't know what was going to happen. And then, of course, with Easter, everything was wonderful, exciting, and probably a bit scary still, because Jesus was alive again, but he wasn't quite the same, and he wasn't with them in the same way, not all the time. So they went home. That was what they did. They felt better back home in Galilee, where it had all started, beside the lake, in their homes. And they just weren't very sure what to do with themselves. And one evening, Peter said, I'm going to go fishing, because remember, he was a fisherman. And quite a few of them were there, and they said, well, we'll come with you. There was James and John and Thomas and Nathaniel, and it says two others, and I'm sure one of them would be Andrew, Peter's brother, and one of the others. And they went out fishing. They went out in their boat, and they went out at night because that was the best time to go fishing. And they fished all night. And it's actually quite hard work fishing. They had to throw the net over the side of the boat and pull it in and have a look and see if there were any fish in it. And there weren't. Put it back in, try again, move a little bit, row a little bit, throw them in again. And they didn't catch any fish at all the whole night. They must have been really, really fed up. And so when it was just beginning to be morning, they were setting off for home. And they were quite near the shore when somebody noticed a man standing on the shore waving to them. And he called out, have you got any fish, friends? And they said, no, none. Because, of course, somebody there on the beach saw the fisherman, wanted to buy some fish. And he then said to them, well, if you put your nets out on the right side of your boat, you'll catch lots. Well, they must have thought, what does he know? We are fishermen and we've been busy all night. But anyway, they gave it a go. And suddenly they realized their net was full of fish. And they tried to pull it in, and it was so heavy that they just couldn't do it. And John looked across to the shore and he said to Peter, it's Jesus, it's the Lord. And Peter looked, he was so excited. He grabbed his tunic, put it on, jumped into the water and swam to the shore, because they weren't very far away. And he rushed up to see Jesus. And the others got closer and closer, pulling the net along. And they saw that Jesus had a fire. He'd made a fire. He was doing a barbecue breakfast for them. He had some fish already cooking on the fire and some bread there for them. And so they all worked together and they pulled in the nets, and Jesus said, come and bring some of your fish. And you know, they pulled in the nets and they got the fish out and they counted them. They laid them all out and counted the fish, and there were 153 fishes all laid out there. Another one of Jesus' miracles for them. And then they all sat down and enjoyed the breakfast that Jesus had cooked for them. He'd made fish and bread, and they had a wonderful time. They talked and talked and talked, and Jesus fed them and he talked to them. I wonder what they talked about. I'm sure they felt ever so much better and happier now that Jesus was with them again. So hope you enjoyed that story, and next week we'll have another one and find out what happened next. Bye for now.
Hello, that was a really good story that Pat told us, 10, wasn't it? And we've got a challenge for you as well. So there were a lot of fishies in that story, and we wonder if you could make some fishies, perhaps make some fishy biscuits and decorate them and make them really bright coloured. And then perhaps you could photograph them before you eat them and put them on Facebook so we can see them. We won't be able to share them with you, but we'll be able to see them. Okay, I'll go and let my doggy out because she's banging at the door. Okay, bye.